There she is. Oh my God. So we're gonna get her to come all the way out like that. And there we go. Oh my God, she corkscrewed around that thing. What is up, fellow humans? We are back, and today we're gonna be feeding all of our venomous snakes. Now, we're gonna be feeding just about everyone because we are going out of town for a friend of mine's wedding. Actually, two of them are getting married in the same week. So we're gonna be gone for a little while, so we need to make sure everyone has fresh food and water to keep them satisfied while we are away. Now, please keep in mind that I recently got hurt. I fractured a bone in my knee, so I haven't been as active with posting as I would have liked to, and I also have not been doing as much. I've been resting it. So if you see a lot of shed skin in some of these enclosures, that's the reason. Obviously, I've been trying to stay on top of cleanliness and keeping up with poop and stuff, but I have not been prioritizing cleaning up sheds right now because I'm supposed to be resting my leg as much as possible. But let's get into feeding everyone. First snake we're going to be feeding today is, of course, the death adder. This is the fastest striking snake on the planet according to some studies, and she's currently hiding right there, just inside of that log. If the camera wants to focus, there she is. Nice and pretty. These are recognized by some to be a top 10 venomous snake on the planet as well. So let's see how fast she strikes and how hungry she is right now. Got the enclosure unlocked, so we'll go ahead and set that lock down, and we've got plenty of food to go around courtesy of Cold Blooded Cafe. That's where we always get our rodents, so if you guys want to buy online frozen feeders for your animals, make sure you check them out and use code LAMP20 to get a discount. Let's go ahead and open this up. We want to be very cautious with this snake. Remember, they do have an incredibly fast strike, and they are also incredibly toxic as well. So we really need to make sure that we are being cautious. Luckily, these guys are really not well shaped for being a danger. They're shaped kind of like a viper, even though there are no vipers native to Australia, which is where death adders are from. Though they can also be found on the New Guinea island as well. Let's see here if we can get her to strike out so you can see just how fast that strike really is. Ooh, and she's confused. She is confused. You get a little substrate in your mouth, girl? You wanna take it? Oh, she's confusion, okay. It looks like she doesn't want to hold on to it. Last time I fed her, she also didn't hold on to it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and place it on this leaf right in front of her so that she can eat it when she is good and ready. Unfortunate that she didn't want to hold on to it for us, but we'll make sure that it's right there for her to get it when she wants to, where it's not gonna pick up a ton of substrate. Ugh. So we can go ahead and we'll lock that back up. Maybe we'll check back in on her and see how she's doing in a few minutes, but it seems like she wants to just let it drop, which is what she did last time. All right, so hopefully she eats that, but now we're gonna move on and feed Shelby, our beautiful Indonesian King Cobra. She is so ready to eat. I can tell she's hungry. She's been waiting for food for at least a few days. Every time I come in here, she's out and about, looking around. And yes, Ember, I see you too. We'll feed you right after this, okay, sweetheart? But let's go ahead and feed Shelby. We can't, normally we like to get her, coming all the way out so you can see her super well. We're gonna be a little bit more cautious this time since my movement isn't quite as good as it usually is. So I will try to get her to come out a little bit, but I'm not gonna do anything crazy with my movement the way it is currently. Always better to be safe than sorry. Hello, sweetheart. Here she comes. Here she comes. Hello, girl. Hello, girl. Oh, no, that is, you can't have the taipan. Come on, there you go, and look at that. She's got it. She's starting to growl. That's one thing that's very unique to King Cobras, is that they can actually growl, unlike most other snakes. There are only a few other snakes that can growl like a King Cobra, including the snake that's actually directly underneath her, which is the keeled rat snake. But there she goes. She's got a nice big ball python that'll keep her nice and fed for a few weeks. which is absolutely fantastic. We'll go ahead and lock that back up. I can't bend my knee super well right now, which is really annoying, but oh well. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck. I don't think I have a stepsister. Where? There we go. Fantastic. She is, okay, what the heck are you doing? She is flopping around trying to get enough force coming back the other way to help her. that is so silly. Oh my god, that's so funny. Can't wait to get her into a bigger enclosure so we can appreciate her size and her beauty a little bit more. Hello, Ember. Okay, we'll feed you right now, okay? We'll feed you right now. So this is Ember, our beautiful Gila monster. Remember, these are the only venomous lizard that can be found in the United States. One of the 2 true venomous lizards in the world. I say true because I'm not including monitor lizards in that category, so we're only talking about Gila monsters and beaded lizards as well. She's actually very pretty, but she just gets a little bit dusty, which really messes up her color scheme from the substrate that I use. So that's a little unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and we'll feed her. We got a couple of mice for her as well. So just need to find them in here. There we go, that'll do. Hello, girl. A mouse for you. A mouse for you. There we go. Fantastic. There you go, sweetheart. Okay. Nice little mouse snack for Ember. We'll go ahead and let her work on that. We actually have a second one for her as well, but she needs to finish that one first. Okay, sweetie, we need to get you in here. Okay, she's being slightly difficult. She's just standing in the way. You don't mind if I just, you don't mind if I just move it? Okay. The tail needs to get in there. Fantastic, not even close, wonderful. And obviously I'm a little bit more loose around an animal like this. You don't have to be quite as careful. Always good to be on guard, but they don't move like a snake, so you can treat them a little bit differently. And oh my god, Shelby is going to town on that ball python. Look at her go. Look at her go. She's going crazy. She's about to get to the head and start eating it. You can see she was moving along the body length to get to one of the ends so that she could actually start eating it. And now she's about to go start eating it. And you can see they move their body a little bit strangely when they eat. It's kind of like a back and forth, left and right motion as they kind of use their fangs to kind of crawl forward along the body of the snake to actually swallow them. It's a very interesting movement that you really only see with the snake eaters. I mean, other snakes will do it too, but not to the same extent and not as efficiently as snake eaters do, since they just have to follow along the shape that they themselves are, if that makes any sense. And we'll see that in just a second, again, when we feed Katy Perry, who's actually, oh, she got scared. She was out and about. She's also very hungry. So we'll actually go ahead and feed her next and get both the snake feeders out of the way. But she is moving so fast. Look at her go. That is absolutely incredible. Wow. Good stuff, Shelby. So now we're going to feed our other snake eater. This is Katy Perry, our red-headed krait, and she is very ready to eat. So I think she's actually going to come all the way out here, which is really cool. It's not something that she normally does. So hopefully we can actually see her come all the way out here. There she is. Oh my God. Wow. There she is. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Just came all the way out. All the way out. Just like I thought she would. To go ahead and snag that ball python. She is a hungry girl. Look at you. Absolutely beautiful snake. Still definitely my favorite venomous snake that I keep. She's just so special and so beautiful. And she has now been fed. Now we're going to feed the coastal taipans, our 2 craziest venomous snakes that we have. And definitely the most dangerous ones that we have. Boom, nice job. Nice and simple, just like that. We don't mess with them, we just get them to strike once, make sure they know that it's feeding time, and then they can finish eating in their own time. We'll go ahead and we'll toss a second one in there as well for him. And then we're gonna do the same with the female as well. Nice and simple, not messing around with these guys right now. I just don't have the mobility that I would like. So we're gonna be extra cautious with these. The light, do you see that? The light just went out. Mm-hmm. What? Are you kidding me? Now I gotta go back there and fix the light. That's so annoying.
You mean you're gonna get me to change the light?
Would you please? Alright. Come on. Come on, I see your head. Whoa, whoa! Alright, keep her locked on the rat here instead of pulling back, because she is locked on the rat. Come on, there you go. Good job. Stay on the rat. Do not switch to my hand. Do not switch to my hand. Would you mind slowly backing up and grabbing the snake hook directly behind you, leaning against the small black enclosures? Thank you. You're gonna drop it. Okay. We're gonna head tap again, head tap, there we go. All right, let's not have her dive out at me. Grab that. Start that again. All right, and we're just gonna toss that in there. She and the other coastal type hen both do that sometimes, where they just lock onto you or the rat and they follow it. So if you start to pull back, they'll follow it all the way out of the enclosure. And sometimes they'll also follow it and then they'll lock onto your hand and then they'll follow your hand, which is what you really have to be cautious of. So that's why we treated that the way we did. Go ahead and toss her second one in there. We just wanted to be a little extra cautious. Normally, I would have been fine dealing with that situation on my own, but I would rather just wait for backup to deal with it in a slightly safer way when I once again am not as mobile as I normally am. So now we can feed John our Ming Shen Viper, who just left us a nice shed skin that I am not going to bother dealing with at the moment. Oh, it's that key, duh. What are you pointing at? Oh, Shelby
was drinking.
Yes, she does that sometimes. Most living animals tend to do that from time to time, believe it or not. Now we're going to go ahead and feed Johnny Boy, our beautiful Ming Shen Pit Viper, and the endangered species from China. He loves striking out as soon as we open this door, so make sure you keep an eye on him. Alexa, turn on the lights. Yeah, I don't have an Alexa in this room. I gotta do it manually. Alexa, turn on all plugs. Much better, thank you. Gotta get an Alexa in this room. All right, back to where we were. Make sure you pay close attention right here, because he's gonna come flying out, striking at me because he's a hooligan. I'm gonna try and open this door fast enough so that he doesn't get his mouth clawed on the door, because that's really cringe when he does that. So let's do that now. And boom. See that? Every time. Read him like a book. I'm gonna cross in front of the camera here to grab the rat real quick. All right. And here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God, there he goes. I was like, oh, he is an ambush hunter. He just sits there. He just forgot the hunter part. He's just an ambush. But no, he does hunt too. So there he goes. Beautiful snake. He's got that. We do have some shed skin in here. I guess I'll pick out the pieces right here real quick, but that's all I'm gonna do for the moment. Give me that. No, oh. All right, he's not gonna let me get that one, so we'll just have to make do with that one piece for now. And we'll go ahead. Ugh. Hold on. We'll go ahead and we'll lock. Hold on. We'll go ahead and we'll lock this door up. First try. All right. Our female boomslang down there actually will eat it off the tongue, so we're going to try and get her to come out so you guys can see her actually take her quail chick. That's what we feed these guys. We feed them chicks or quail chicks depending on what we have. Right now we've got quail chicks. So we've got a nice good sized quail chick for her here. Go ahead and unlock this. Oh, this is really low. Go ahead and unlock that and we'll open the door. She is coiled up just inside of this log here. So we need to see where her head's at and get her attention. See if she's looking through. She is. She's going to come out now. So we're going to get her to come all the way out like that. And there we go. Absolutely wonderful. She can go ahead and drag that slimy chick all over my floor, because that's exactly what I want to happen, of course. And now she's going to start dragging it back into her enclosure there. And there she goes. We're going to go ahead and move on to these guys. We'll feed these four, starting with the Brazilian lance head right up here on top. Get a nice large mouse for you, madam. Always got to be careful with these lance heads. Oh, she is showing me a little bit of mouth here. My snake hook is over here from earlier, so let's go ahead, grab that real quick just so we have a hook over here. Make things nice and easy. It's all unlocked. Go ahead and do that. All right. And boom. No. Boom. No. Oh, she missed it. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Always love lance heads. They're very pretty. Very, very crazy as far as vipers go. I always say they move a lot more like elapids than they do vipers. Very quick, very fiery. They can change their momentum around a lot more efficiently than most other vipers can. There we go. Just want to make sure that that is inside. Okay. Get the tail out of there. There we go. Fantastic. Go ahead and let her take that wherever she wants to go ahead and finish. Next up, we've got Twitch down here. Twitch, of course, is our Russell's Viper. So let's go ahead, feed Twitch real quick here again. Nice good sized weaned rat for you. And oh my God, she corkscrewed around that thing. That was crazy. You're crazy, Twitch. And there you go. That's why we call her Twitch, because, well, he twitched like that. I don't know why I'm using so many different pronouns, by the way. I'm very confused. It happens. Next, we've got Darnell, our leucistic monocle cobra. We're being pretty quick here because we are running out of battery very, very quickly on our camera. So let's go ahead and feed Darnell here. He's a little bit spastic as far as cobras go. So let's see if we can't get him to actually, okay. Can you just get the, no, come on. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and put him in there with his mouse here. We go ahead and push him a little bit. Fantastic. All right. Wonderful. Incredible. Last snake we're going to go ahead and feed for you. Sorry that I said, like I said before, we're going a little bit rapid fire here because we've only got like 4% left. 3% left. Okay, so let's be real quick. Is she going to come flying at me? Hey, girl. Hey, girl. No. This is Linda, our beautiful cottonhead. Of course, the cottonhead is a hybrid between the copperhead and cottonmouth. We've got a nice mouse for you here, sweet girl. Linda. There you go. Good job. And she is one that likes to drop. So we'll put it right on that leaf there for her. Grab the bit of skin that's right here while we have this open, but as I said, I'm not too worried about skin right now. When I hear back from my doctor that I can do a little more strenuous activity, then I will do so. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, sorry about it kind of going rapid fire towards the end. Hopefully we'll be doing a lot more content soon, as long as my knee heals up all good. But I will see you guys all in the next one. If you haven't already subscribed, do so. Don't be cringe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later, guys.